Final score here from the Lions Den, 66-59. Emmanuel goes to 15-1 on the year with a win over Auburn Montgomery, and Coach T.J. Rosine is with us right now. Coach, only loss of the year came a couple of weeks ago. You bounced back from that, so you got to be happy with that fact anyway.
Yeah, I thought we came out. I thought both teams played really hard. I thought it was a tough, physical basketball game. I mean, credit to AUM. I thought our guys wanted it, and I thought their guys wanted it, and it wasn't a pretty basketball game. It was sloppy and it was ugly. It looked just like a backyard fight, but I thought we were tough, and I thought they were tough too, but I just thought we made a few more tough plays.
It was a rough game, like you said. Was the first one like that?
I think the first one was 90-86. So no, but it was cleaner offensively, but I think defensively it was similar. I think that they got some big, strong kids, and we got some big, strong kids, and I thought that both teams on both sides were playing to win. That's how it should be played. I think both teams were sloppy on the offensive end. You
got the stats there in front of you. Shooting-wise, wasn't a really good night for either ball club.
No, it wasn't. I thought we got clean looks. I don't know. I thought we got clean looks, but not necessarily rhythm looks. Things out of our offense. I thought we got some open shots, but we were off balance, and I just didn't think we were extremely fundamental on the offensive end.
Something we pointed out at halftime, and I don't know if it made any difference at all late in the ball game, but look at those stats, and 10 of their players played at least 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And only, 5 of their players played at least 30 minutes, and you had 10. And none of them played that much. So was it tired legs maybe toward the end?
I think so. I mean, I think that when it came late, we looked like we had more in the tank, and that's what we wanted. I got guys out there that I trust, and we got to find a mix. I mean, there's going to be some minutes to get cut back here and there at times, but I trust a lot of our guys, and when you trust a lot, you got to give them a shot. And maybe hurt our rhythm a little bit, how many we played and how much we subbed, but I think it also paid off in the depth factor.
Yeah, we talked about that earlier in the year. Hudson played the most with 26 minutes. Is he never, ever not at the free throw line when the game's on the line?
You're not going. I don't care what level of basketball you watch. You're not going to see many like him. I mean, we out in Montana. 3 seconds left, he drains one from 14 feet. And when it comes down to a tough situation, tough play, there's not many people that have it. But he'd much rather be down one or tied with 10 seconds than he would be up 30 or 40. He just lives for that moment, unlike anybody I've seen in a long time.
Michael Brantley had a good night. Had 8 rebounds.
Yeah, you know what? We just got to build his skill set and get him a little bit better. But as far as just determination and effort and grind, he's all over the place, and he brings a level of athleticism to this basketball team that helps us and makes it a little more complicated in our subbing too.
Conference play starts on Saturday. Will we see this many people out there? You talked about maybe messing with the rhythm a little bit.
I think we'll definitely stick to 6 or 7 more that we trust a little bit more, but all these guys are going to get a chance because we're not separating ourselves in game, in practice. I mean, you look out there and you say, this guy played some, this guy played, but who didn't deserve to play? It wasn't like somebody wasn't playing well, so we got to give them a shot because they're all playing hard and they're all playing, pretty good.
And Truett McConnell on Saturday afternoon. I don't think they have a really good record, but they got a good basketball team. And you start the conference, and this is where the new season begins. So you got to have your best people.
Yeah, they just won 3 in a row, and they're playing good basketball to get them to 500. But hey, we have no game left on our schedule that it's not going to be a dogfight. And I'm hoping some of these close ones early have helped us to. Maybe step away in some of these close ones and give us the edge here. But we're going to play a lot of close games. It's going to come down to little things, and we got to be able to do little things well.
15 wins right now, and you'll have to educate me a little bit on the NAIA. Are there any at-large bids in the tournament at the postseason?
Yeah, there are. There, usually the top there's 32 slots, and usually 12 of them I think are taken by conference champions. But at the same time, a lot of those conference champions are in the top 25. So usually the cutoff for the national tournament is the top 27, 28 teams in the country. So if it ended right now, we'd be going. But I tell you what, there's a long way to go. And I think we've got, 4 or maybe 5 teams just on our side of the conference that are national tournament caliber teams. It's going to be a dogfight.
So that means you got to bring your A game every single night, or you could be left at home.
Everyone, the team that doesn't let one loss turn into two, and the team that doesn't let a big win turn into a loss the next time. You just got to have to take one at a time, bring that same grind and same energy. If we can be consistent in our mental approach, I think that's what we have to do to have a shot to win this thing.
All right, a good mental approach tonight, coming back from that loss out in Montana. How was Montana in December?
You know what? The day we left, the high was 1 degree. But for a lot of our guys, I think 5 of our guys, it was the first time ever on an airplane, and it was something. It was pretty. It was worth seeing. It was a great trip for our team to grow, and it was a good experience. I'm really glad we did it.
Any idea on the injury to Bootsalo?
I'd say right now it doesn't look good. He's got a full leg cast on there right now. It's wrapped up. It doesn't look good, which I hate. He just, he's really been coming along as the post player that's been banging the best, and he steps out and knocks down a three, and we need somebody to step up there, and he started to do that. So I hate that, but it doesn't look good.
All right, thanks a lot, Coach, and we'll see you back here next Thursday night when Lee University comes in.
Thanks to all our fans. We had a good crowd tonight. I appreciate them. Thanks.
All right, once again, the final 66-55 as Emmanuel goes to, 66-59 as Emmanuel goes to 15-1. Danny Daniels, good night, everybody. Thanks for joining us.